start off by giving our honor and glory to Yahweh Bahashim Hamashai Bahashim Hakodash. I also want to give double honors to our elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone Ruel, as well as peace and blessings, health and wellness to the house of David the elect. All right, I'm a high spiritual lawyer. I want to go into a topic, all right, going into the charagma, right, because it says in the scriptures, he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or their foreheads. And now we know that Esau has a Neuralink, right? He has the RFID tag, the RFID, all right, device. And as you can see, that within the span of a few years, people have gone from using cash to debit cards to tap. Now they have certain stores where you could just walk in and grab things, man. All right, you just walk in and grab things, but from the store, because you've already made the purchase elsewhere or before you came into the store. Nonetheless, they're transitioning us into a world of the charagma, man. Okay, that's what everything is about, man. That's what everything is leading to. I mean, even during C-19, during the shutdown, what happened? They said they ran out of coins. They ran out of coins. All right. Then you've also saw within the past 10, 15 years, all right, self-checkout dramatically increasing. All right, you went from seeing multiple aisles at a store, all right, to one or two self-checkout lines to now multiple self-checkout lines, all right, in one or two aisles within the store. And now you're forced into it. Now the particular Walmarts, it might be like 95% checkouts. They just got people making sure that the customers are just flowing through the self-checkout service, man. All right, if you look at your iPhones, your iPhone is basically a banking system. All right, it has your different debit cards and it has all your banking information. But soon all those things are going to be in the charagma, man. And basically, all right, you're going to be off the grid if you don't take the charagma. Ultimately, they're going to want to put you to death. They're going to want to put you. They're going to put you to death. All right, but fuck this nigga system, man. All right, we're spiritually dead. That's why the scripture says they love not their lives unto the death. All right, we're our spirits and our bodies are tired of this place, man. All right, Shalom, elder, and brothers and sisters, Yahweh Bahashim Hamashai Bahashim Hakodash Rakatham. All right, but it's crazy, and I'm saying this for documentation's sake, so I can look back at the video and document, you know, what I could document, you know, what I said, because this morning I woke up. This morning when I went to sleep last night. All right, last night I had a dream about the RFID. All right, and it was basically somebody breaking down how they was gonna put this device in people's hand. You know, but you knew through the spirit it was a vision. All right, because that's the new wave. And Esau, he projects things. All right, and he puts it in his dystopian movies. There's always some device in somebody's brain. You can name countless movies where there's a device put in somebody's brain, man. Like the movie Safe House, I want to say Manchurian Candidate, or there's a lot of dystopian movies, man, where cash is something that's of the past. And really, if you think about it, cash is becoming extinct now. You know? This man always wanted everybody hit with the charagma, man. All right? And now, and it's going to be a quote-unquote miracle device. Because if you could not see before you got implanted, now you could see. Because it deals with neurology, all right? And, you know, you not being able to see is dealing with your brain, so to speak. All right, your neurons, so to speak. A lot of impediments or impairments, a lot of dysfunctions you have is rooted in your walk. Once you insert that charagma, all right, you may be able to walk. All right, you may be able to see. You might be able to, move your right hand. At first, you couldn't move your right hand. But for brothers and sisters who do have disabilities, that's going to be your temptation. But you have to also understand that once this charagma is implemented, all right, then we're at the end. You can't say, well, it'll be another 10 years. No, the fuck out of here. Once that charagma is implemented, you know that Yahweh Shai is around the corner. So for brothers and sisters in this faith, and we suffer because we don't take the charagma. All right, this man doesn't put us to death. All right, life will be harder for you, right? But we know life in this place will be continual. All right, we know that salvation is around the corner, so we won't have to suffer that long. Some of us might be in some house, abandoned house. Some of us might be house to house. Some of us might be in the fucking woods. Who knows? All right, but it won't be long. Then the scripture says we're going to eat in that day. We're going to laugh at famine. And best believe we're in Jacob's trouble, man. That's something else I wanted to get into. All right? Because Esau has engineered a monster. He's engineered a monster, what they call YNs. He's engineered a monster, but now he's finna go to war against his monster. All right? He's finna go to war. So we're in Jacob's trouble. We're coming to the phase of the hour of temptation. So we know we only had a few prophecies to take place before the end came. Jacob's trouble, martial law, which is basically the same. They work together. Jacob's trouble and martial law, because martial law is a part of Jacob's trouble. Then a charagma in World War III. Come on, man. It's always good to have a mindset that this thing can go down 6 months from now, no more than a year from now, man. Looking for a hastening to the coming of the day of Yahweh Shai, man. That's pretty much the point, that the charagma is coming, it's here. But it's a matter of it being fully implemented, man. All right, this man is the devil. And we know the suffering that we're going to partake in is not going to be long. All right, that's why the scripture says make the time short. All right. Well, with that, I hope you were edified. Once again, I want to give our honor and glory to Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Kahakodash. I also want to give them an honor to our elder apostles, elder bishops of Great Millstone Well, as well as peace and blessings, health and wellness to the house of David the elect, Abba Baal, Kum Yashah, Shalom.